Hey, Cassie, Lane, and Nicole. So I'd like to give some feedback for your presentation on technology at Dartmouth. So you give books 50 years. That's really interesting. I'm not sure I give it that long for textbooks or other things, but that was a great way to start. Really like the pictures at Dartmouth. I thought it was really brilliant how you did the thought experiment of looking at 1980, 2000, 2009. This is one of the techniques that sociologists use and love to use. I would have loved to seen if you would have projected into the future into 2019 when my kids are going to be at college. But I really liked the 3 years. It was fun to see the picture of the K Pro computer. That was my first computer was a K Pro, so that was terrific. You chose some really great pictures and great videos from 1980 and 2000. And I was very interested in your 2009 overview, how you highlighted mobile computing and also communication and transparency with technology and students. So some of the things I was wondering about, you guys gave a critique about classes that use new media and publish up versus writing papers. I think that's kind of an interesting empirical question. My understanding is that classes like ours that people make videos and publish them up are still really the minority of courses, and most courses still people write papers that go to the professor and then don't see the light of day. But maybe that's not right, and maybe that's an empirical question to look at. So that'd be a real sociological study to understand how actually assignments are done and what the percentages are. But from your video, it seemed like multimedia has really overtaken it. It was a terrific commentary about the erosion of student reading over time, how students don't read books anymore, how you guys read blog posts. Again, I was wondering, is that perception actually borne out by the evidence, or is there any evidence that the actual amount of reading has gone down among students? You hear this a lot, and it might be true. I'd actually like to know some empirical studies that actually looked at this and looked at this over time, particularly as you have more and more students going into higher ed. Maybe each student is reading less, but the aggregate are reading more. I'd certainly say students are writing more. So, but I'm not quite so sure. Overall, this is really excellent work. I thought you're really pulling it together. You guys are doing exactly what you need to do, and I really enjoyed your work.